ability to deliver, not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line. If a company hasn't been around for very long, what happens if they go out of business before the end of their 10-year warranty? What happens to your warranty then? The answer is simple. You're left with nothing. No support, no repairs, no protection. You've essentially been robbed of the protection you were promised. At Mallett Buildings, we've been here for the long haul, with over 2 decades of experience. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless satisfied customers who can tell you, when we say we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty, we've proven it time and time again. And if something goes wrong years from now, we'll still be here, ready to make it right. Our customers trust us because we don't just build structures, we build long-lasting relationships. We use only the highest quality materials, kiln-dried, ground-treated lumber, and MCA ground-treated posts with lifetime warranties. That's why our buildings are designed to stand strong for decades, and why we can confidently stand behind our warranties. And don't forget, we're a state-licensed contractor with licensed engineers right here in Louisiana and Texas. We don't cut corners, and we adhere to the highest standards, ensuring that every building we construct is built to last. When you choose Mallett Buildings, you're choosing a company with real credentials, real experience, and a proven commitment to quality. We've built for families, businesses, farms, and more, all with the same dedication to excellence that's been our hallmark for over 25 years. So when a company tells you they're offering a long warranty, ask yourself this: where will they be in 10 years? If they disappear, so does your warranty. Here at Mallett, you know we'll be here, just like we've always been. At the end of the day, a warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it. Choose the name that's been trusted for decades. Choose Mallett Buildings. When you're ready to invest in a building that lasts, call us and let's get started. At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts is the ability to deliver, not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line. If a company hasn't been around for very long, what happens if they go out of business before the end of their 10-year warranty? What happens to your warranty then? The answer is simple. You're left with nothing. No support, no repairs, no protection. You've essentially been robbed of the protection you were promised. At Mallett Buildings, we've been here for the long haul, with over 2 decades of experience. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless satisfied customers who can tell you, when we say we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty, we've proven it time and time again. And if something goes wrong years from now, we'll still be here, ready to make it right. Our customers trust us because we don't just build structures, we build long-lasting relationships. We use only the highest quality materials, kiln-dried, ground-treated lumber, and MCA ground-treated posts with lifetime warranties. That's why our buildings are designed to stand strong for decades, and why we can confidently stand behind our warranties. And don't forget, we're a state-licensed contractor with licensed engineers right here in Louisiana and Texas. We don't cut corners, and we adhere to the highest standards, ensuring that every building we construct is built to last. When you choose Mallett Buildings, you're choosing a company with real credentials, real experience, and a proven commitment to quality. We've built for families, businesses, farms, and more, all with the same dedication to excellence that's been our hallmark for over 25 years. So when a company tells you they're offering a long warranty, ask yourself this: where will they be in 10 years? If they disappear, so does your warranty. Here at Mallett, you know we'll be here, just like we've always been. At the end of the day, a warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it. Choose the name that's been trusted for decades. Choose Mallett Buildings. When you're ready to invest in a building that lasts, call us and let's get started. At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience
Hey folks, how y'all doing today? Happy Friday to you. Boy, it seems like a short week, didn't it? Golly, well we're still working 24/7 up here at Mallett, so over the weekend if you need a building, come down, we'll be here tomorrow. Come visit with us, we'd love to show you around. Let's get started today. We got a quick one today. We start every day the same way. Want to remind everybody about our $500 discount, extra discount for you if you're military personnel, healthcare workers, educators, or first responders. You get an extra $500. So today we're still talking about the cost per square foot because it's very important. We want to show you how little it takes to get these buildings compared to you know, a normal house. I mean, it's relatively small when you're talking about anywhere from $17 to $25 a square foot. Start with a value building. You get a 2-year workmanship warranty. You get free roof and wall insulation in this building. You got a 30 by 50 by 12. It's $29,999. Only $20 a square foot, folks. That means it's complete when we're done. You got a 40 by 60 by 12 for $43,999. That's $18.33 a square foot, folks. It's really, you know, that's with your concrete and everything. Here's our signature building. That is going to be a notch above, or really 2, 3, 4, 5 notches above the value building. Why? Because you get 2x8 trusses, 5-on-12 roof pitch, 26 gauge metal on roof and wall insulation, 4-inch concrete, 2 10 by 10 roll-up doors, 1 walk-through door, 6-year workmanship warranty. You get the Zac screws, which we'll go over in a minute. I'll tell you why that's important. You get your engineered cable retention system, 4x4 framework, and all windows and doors. I'll show you that here in a minute. Concrete under every post, engineered mono truss. I talked to you about that. We had a lot. I've been seeing a lot of collapse awnings and lean-tos on Facebook. I'm sure you have too, and that's because they use little rafters, or maybe it was a galvanized building that they spaced way far apart, and they had too much load on that, and the snow actually collapsed them. Anyway, so on this building you get a 30 by 50 by 12 for $22 a square foot, folks. Cash price $32,999. A 40 by 50 by 12, cash price $39,999, $20 a square foot. Go bigger, 40 by 60 by 12, cash price $42,399, $17.67 a square foot, folks. You can't beat these prices, and that's our signature building, okay? So on the elite package, and we'll go through, I'm going to show you, I'm going to kind of go through the elite package with you after this. I want to show you this, what we got. We're throwing in a free electrical package. I told you on this building, on the 40 by 60, it's a $12,000 value. We're throwing it in on this building, folks. Unbelievable. So I'm not going to go through all what's on the Mallett, because I'll kind of touch base on the elite building. I'll touch base with that in a minute, but I want to go over our specials. A 30 by 50 by 12, cash price $37,999. That's only $25.33 a square foot. You go to a 40 by 50 by 12, $46,999, $23.50 a square foot. And then you go bigger at a 40 by 60 by 12, $53,999, $22.50 a square foot, folks. A house costs you about $180, $189, somewhere in that range. Maybe you can get it lower than that, but a square foot. So imagine we can build here at Mallett, can go put you this elite building with electrical for $22.50 a square foot, folks. That means when you walk in, you turn the light switch on and you can start storing all your goods in there. I mean, it's really, truthfully, an unbelievable deal. You need to jump on this, folks. Well, we're here 24/7. We'll be here tomorrow. Come down, talk with us, okay? So now let's go through the elite building breakdown, okay? So the elite building is the building that we talk about that nobody else in the country builds. And there's a reason why, okay? So 3-foot truss spacing. That's a big deal. Why? Because you're getting a lot more material, and you want to talk about loads on top of your roof. Well, this is going to be way better than a 5-foot truss spacing. You know, because what happens is you got snow or whatever, or heavy load, say something falls on there, way stronger, superior built, folks. So this is 3-foot truss spacing on the elite package, and this is common truss. Scissor truss versus common truss. As you can see, scissor truss comes standard on the elite building, okay? So it's going to give you a lot more head height in there. Say you want to put, you know, a big tall boat with a tower on it, and you know, say it's I don't know. I mean, say it's 12 foot tall or something, and your building's 12 foot tall. You're going to have a hard time getting it in there, right? Well, this is gonna give you a lot more head height. You put a taller door in the middle of your building, boom, you can pull your RV in on a 12-foot building, and you can put, you know, your RV into this building. And it looks nicer. I mean, to me, I think it looks nicer. It feels bigger, you know, but it's up to you. You can still get the common truss, probably for a little fee, but our standard is scissor truss, and scissor truss everywhere else costs more, folks. All right, roof pitch. This is a big deal. When you buy a red iron building, the most common pitch on a red iron building is a 2-on-12 pitch. Now, it don't take a rocket scientist to look at this and say, man, you know, that's not a big enough pitch to get stuff off that deal, right? Well, the Mallett Elite package comes with 5-on-12 pitch. Imagine the snow sitting up on here. I know we're not going to have to deal with snow like up north, but we just had to, right? So I'm sure you might know some people that had snow sitting up there, and maybe their building collapsed. I sure wouldn't want to have that happen to you, and that's why in the elite package, our standard pitch is 5-on-12, okay? You get 2 roll-up doors on the elite package for free. Gutters and gutter brushes. Now let's talk about that for a second. A while ago, I showed you that on the special, I'll go back over the specials here in a minute, but I showed you on the special, you know, that we're throwing in the electrical package, all right? I told you on the 40 by 60, that's roughly $12,000 that we're giving you on that package. Well, you know, you need to take time and think about if you build a building and you want to come add gutters on there, what's that going to cost you? Well, I'm here to tell you that it's going to probably cost you about $6 to $10 a linear foot. Don't quote me on that, but I would just imagine, I know 2-3 years ago, about $6 or $7, $8 a linear foot, which means if you got a 100-foot building and that's $600 on one side. So we're giving you that on the elite package. That doesn't count the brush guard in there, the gutter brushes. So that's another $2 or $3 a square foot that we're giving, a linear foot that we're giving you on the elite package, folks. This is why it's the better choice for you, because when we're done, you don't have to worry about nothing, especially leaves. Okay, insulation. You're going to get bubble wrap insulation on the elite buildings. Comes standard on elite buildings. It also has a foil on the outside which reflects the heat. Okay, this is a very good product. You know, you get 10 R10 on the roof and R7 on the walls. You know, and if you want to come back later, you can always add spray foam on that to get you even better. 6-inch concrete comes standard on the elite package. Nobody else is doing that. And if they do, you got to pay for it. We're giving you the 6-inch concrete. And why is that important to you? It's 2.5 times stronger than 4-inch, folks. Why wouldn't you take this deal? It's very, superior to anything out there. Control joints. This is something that we saw, and this is what I love about us here at Mallett is if we need to do something to improve our business for you, the customers, we will do that. And this is something that we implemented, I don't know, a couple of months back on all elite buildings moving forward, that we are going to cut control joints. Now, you don't have to have them if you don't want to, but we give them to you if you do. And what does that mean to you? Well, there's only 2 types of concrete, in my opinion. Okay, this is a debate that a lot of people can go through, but it's concrete that hadn't cracked and concrete that's gonna crack. And you can talk to my engineer. Like I said, we're gonna get him up here and talk about this, but this is a crack without control joints over here. Jagged. If we're able to put control joints after we pour your concrete, we're telling that concrete where we want that concrete to crack, because sooner or later it's going to crack, folks. We live in Southwest Louisiana. I've poured many slabs and I haven't come across any that even my own personal house, I thought I was doing good. After 4 years, I'm starting to get cracks. But anyway, you see this control joint, it cracks more of a straighter line. This is standard in the elite package. We give it to you, folks. This service could cost probably $1,000, maybe $1,500, depending on the size of your building. All right, insulated windows. All of our windows are up to code here in Southwest Louisiana. There are argon filled insulated windows, and here you're getting a picture of how we brace our windows. And here it is. I want to go over this. So, if you're looking at somebody else to build your building, folks, this is something that you might overlook. And here at Mallett, we don't let you overlook it. We give it to you. So what I mean by that is take these posts out, and this is the way that most of our competition is going to build your building for you, which means that you don't have anything rigid behind that window, okay, for support. So we think about those extra things for you, the customer, and we want to make a superior building, and we've done that by adding this, not only on the windows, but on every door, okay? Very important. Post protectors. Here's your post protectors. On every elite package, this is included. On every elite package. Concrete under every hole. You need to ask that question. What is that? What is that doing? We'll develop a footing on the bottom of that post so your post can sit down on. And what they normally do, if we have any left over, they'll sprinkle it around the sides, which that isn't necessary though. That concrete under the post is a foundation that post is sitting on top of. Imagine you sitting in a lawn chair and it's muddy outside, and you sit in it and you got feet on your lawn chair like this, you're going to sink in the mud, right? Well, this, you put a block underneath where you're sitting, and you're not going to go down. Same concept here, folks. We want to ensure longevity of your building with the elite package, and that's what we're doing here. The added little things that we do for you, the customer. And this is a very important deal, which all of our buildings get, but it's standard in all of our buildings, really, but it's the cable retention system. This is a very important engineering system that Lee and his engineer developed years back that has proven to work over time and over, they set it up here, so many hurricanes. Why? Because we go from post to post and diagonal. As you can see in this picture, we put the membrane down, which is a moisture barrier, and then we tie these grids in, and that locks all these posts together. And when we pour that concrete on top, it's locking everything in, and it acts like a basket. So when you get an uplift, you got a hurricane or something come through there, it's all those posts are acting in conjunction, and you'd have to take the whole slab up to lose that building. So continuous ridge vents, what this is we put a continuous ridge vent all the way down your building, and you really can't see it. This, you got a ridge cap that comes on top right here, and you can't see this product, whereas some of these other deals here, you know, your turbines and your vents like that, it's not a good system. You can end up getting leaks in there, rust over time. I mean, that's standard in the Elite package, folks. Zach screws. Why is that important? Well, you see these little cups, these screws? There are people out there still building buildings that use a screw that don't have this, which means that this little washer or this gasket is exposed to the sunlight. And when that is exposed to the sunlight, over a period of time, what's going to happen to it? It's going to get brittle, and it's going to eventually flake off, and you're going to get leaks. Well, the Zach screw is more expensive. It is, but this is standard on all of our buildings. This is what we use on all of our buildings. But it's more expensive, but it covers the whole gasket where the sunlight can't get to it, which means that you're going to get a way more extended life. Wainscot makes your building look good. It's free in the Elite package, folks. This is more expensive to do labor-wise and order and material-wise. It's more expensive, but we give it to you on the Elite package. So one other reason why the Elite building is the way to go. Engineered mono truss, folks. So you can see that this truss is way stronger than just one rafter going down on your lean-tos or your porches or whatever you want to call it. And in a situation like we had the early part of this week, if you had mono truss, it's very unlikely that this little lean-to or porch or whatever would collapse. And I've seen many of them collapse because it's rafters or if it's galvanized, C-purlins, whatever you want to call them. They go and they're spaced way apart. This is superior than anything out there, folks. And we give you that standard on the Elite package. So we talked about this once before. It's something we added. We've always had some type of monitoring system for our customers when we're building their building. But this right here is from the time that your building leaves our yard, or even before that. This picture right here is when it's in our scheduling office. But when it leaves our yard, we got a picture of your product on the truck. When it gets to your yard, we got a picture of everything laid out in your yard. When the builders come, we have certain pictures that we want to take and our videos that we require them to take for your safety and ours. We want to make sure that they're building that building to our specs. And if they don't, we will get them back out there to make it right. I can promise you that. But the point of this is to assure you that we are watching every step of the process. We can go back, we can see if somebody did this or somebody did that, or if there's a problem, we can go back and fix it, or we could give you pictures of your project too if you would like. But rest assured that this is from start to finish, this is your project is being monitored by several people. Once again, we're going back to the special. We got a 30 by 50 by 12, $37,999, $25.33 a square foot, folks. 40 by 50 by 12, $46,999, $23.50 a square foot, folks. 40 by 60 by 12, $53,999, $22.50 a square foot, folks. And this is an elite package. All the things I just went over are in this building, but there's more. This building comes with an electrical package, folks. We're giving it to you. I told you once before, on the bigger building, that's a $12,000 value, okay? Don't forget about what I told you about the gutters and the gutter brush. Comes standard on the elite package. You got the truss spacing, superior to anybody out there in the country, standard on the elite package. Post spacing, standard on the elite package, way, way superior. So don't forget about this. This is an unbelievable sale. If you're in need of a building, folks, I'm telling you right now, this package can't be beat. I mean, this is an awesome deal. Call our building specialist. We're waiting for you. Same thing. So apples to apples, we will beat anybody's quote, apples to apple, any of our competitors, by $1,000, folks. It won't be apples to apples if you go with us at the end because of the cable retention system and 2x6 truss and all that stuff, 2x8s on the elite package, scissor truss. I mean, it's just, you get so much more when you come get yourself a Mallett building, and the elite package is the way to go. Don't forget about, this is one of our commercial projects going on. Don't forget about coming to talk to me about your commercial needs, folks. We can be the contractor on record for you. We can take your project from low dirt to high dirt to project done for you. Come talk to me. My name's Trent. Come talk to me here at our location. I'll be glad to go over your project with you. I wanted to tell you that we can do commercial buildings, and we are doing them right now as we speak. So don't forget about that, folks. So don't forget, 24-hour service. We will be open tomorrow. Come view the truss plant. We'd love to show you around. Have a good weekend, folks. We'll see you Monday.
At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts is the ability to deliver, not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line. If a company hasn't been around for very long, what happens if they go out of business before the end of their 10-year warranty? What happens to your warranty then? The answer is simple. You're left with nothing. No support, no repairs, no protection. You've essentially been robbed of the protection you were promised. At Mallett Buildings, we've been here for the long haul, with over 2 decades of experience. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless satisfied customers who can tell you, when we say we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty, we've proven it time and time again. And if something goes wrong years from now, we'll still be here, ready to make it right. Our customers trust us because we don't just build structures, we build long-lasting relationships. We use only